Hello, my name is Patrick Dempsey. I'm a 23-year-old university student from Monash University, and I've been studying Chinese for 9 years. I have been to many different schools and universities, including Monash University, the Nanjing 外国语学校, 南京大学，还有上海外国语大学，对外经济贸易大学，和 Hillary Tianjin. And once I do graduate, I hope to become a Chinese teacher. And today I'd like to talk about the experience of international education, what makes a good international school, and what student life is like in Australia. So there are many advantages to going to Hillary, many of them. First of all, you have many wonderful, committed foreign teachers, much more than I've seen in any other school before. I'd say about half the teachers there are from English-speaking countries, so students have many opportunities to practice their spoken English and to develop it, which is a wonderful thing. Also, all of the teachers are very hardworking, very committed to the success and growth of their students, which is also a great thing. And also, the students are very. There's a great student community. Every student is supportive of each other, organizes events and activities, and are just generally great people to work with. And that all makes for a good international education. And there are some things that, in my experience, having gone to an international school in China and been to different universities, that I think is very important in international education, and that is going abroad. So going across to different countries to experience what that country is like, to experience learning the language in in the actual context. I think that's very important. When I was in year 11, I had the chance to go to the Nanjing 外国语学校 to study for only 2 weeks. But in that 2 weeks, I made friends that I've kept, to this very day, 5 years later, and I still have those friends. I've learned a lot of Chinese, and also I learned what I wanted to do with my life, because I could see that China's a fantastic place and it's completely new, and I really wanted to expand my horizons with that. And also, my friend who I was staying with as well, even before he reached year 11, he had already been to America to study abroad and to Australia to study abroad, not for long amounts of time, but still had that opportunity. And he had that opportunity because his school gave him that opportunity to go abroad. And that's why he is so driven, and he loves studying, and his English is so good, is because he knows exactly how important it is, how important studying English is, because he knows that if he were to go overseas, this is all very important. So I think the one great advantage of an international school, and one that I encourage every student to really take advantage of, is exchanges, international exchanges, where you have a chance to go for a short amount of time over to an international school somewhere and to study. Now going to life in Australia, which generally is very different to that in China. For instance, many Australians are very straightforward. We say exactly what we think. We don't hold back. We're very 任性. School is also a lot more 放松的, very relaxed. So we start at 8:30 and we end at 3:30. Students spend, compared to China, students spend more time hanging out with friends and playing sport than actually studying. And some students don't choose not to finish high school because they want to become a tradesperson, kind of like a 工人. But over here in Australia, 工人 can earn a lot of money, and if you work very hard, you can make a good living for yourself. So that's what many people choose to do. So generally, Teachers and classmates, even parents are very 无所谓, very 随便 about schoolwork and academic achievement. However, Australians really care about personal responsibility from a young age. So, from about 15, 16 years old, many students would also have a part time job, 打工. They would learn how to drive at that same age. And if they wanted to buy a car, most parents wouldn't buy a car. The child would have to use the money that they spend from 打工, from part time working, to buy the car, or maybe the child would pay half and the parents would pay half. Also, when they graduate high school and they go to university, many young Australians are expected to move out of the family home and to pay for themselves. So even though Australians don't care as much about education, school students are still pressured to become independent and responsible at a young age, to become 独立 and 责任的年轻人. So I hope that this has been informative and has answered some questions. Alright. Hope this has helped. Bye bye.